Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all of you over here to this meeting. Now I request our President to call the meeting to order. Thank you.
Yeah, friends, please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. Friends, we have gathered here today for a very special occasion for our Rotary Club of Mumbai South, already in its 52nd year of service. We extend a warm welcome to our very special guests this evening, Alpha District Governor Sandeep Agarwala, past District Governor Nitin Mangaldas and Dr. Raksha. They have been always our friends and a guide for year after year that we know. Thank you for coming. District trainer he's on his way. We welcome our friends in the Alpha District team who shall be closely working with our club. Chief Coordinator Saurabh, he's already joining, Paritosh Rungta and Tina, and our own District Coordinator Nargis Gaur. We have a very special friend as our District Secretary, Monica Grover. Assistant Governor for our club, Anupama Khanke. Nirupama Khanke. And Assistant Trainer is still on the way. We welcome all the other dignitaries in the Alpha District team present here today. We welcome all the Alpha Year Club presidents, who will shoulder to shoulder with Duriya work for a very fruitful Alpha Year. We welcome all our fellow Rotarians, Rotarians and friends, our partners in service, and of course, the family members and personal friends of Duriya and Moise. Would you please rise to get recognized? Family and friends of Duriya. Thank you for making this evening very special. We welcome all of you. Friends, for the Alpha Year, our district team has created an anthem, which we shall now present. Please.
हर अच्छे काम की शुरुआत होती है जहां से, रोटरी का नाम रोशन होता है जहां से, रोटरी इंटरनेशनल में रहते हैं जो, रोटरी फाउंडेशन में सबसे आगे, रोटरी की दुनिया में जाने जाते हैं हम डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 के नाम से।
हर एक दर्द मिटाएगा ये, हर जख्मी दिल पर प्यार का मलहम लगाएगा ये, सबके चेहरे पर मुस्कान लाएगा ये, हर हाल में जीना सिखलाएगा ये, ना उम्मीदों को उम्मीद की किरण दिखलाएगा ये, गीत खुशी के सबके लबों पर लाए ये, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 का साल अल्फा है ये, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 का साल अल्फा है ये, रोटरी के फायदे सबको समझाएगा ये, रोटरी के अंदाज से जीना सिखलाएगा ये, भाईचारे और दोस्ती का सबक सिखाएगा ये, रोटरियंस में नया जोश जगाएगा ये, दीप खुशियों की खुशियों घर घर में जलाएगा ये, दीप खुशियों की खुशियों घर घर में जलाएगा ये, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 का साल अल्फा है ये, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 का साल अल्फा है ये, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 रोटरी, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 रोटरी का साल अल्फा है ये, हर क्षेत्र में अपनी सोच का दायरा बढ़ाएगा ये, उम्मीद से बढ़कर सफलता हासिल करेगा ये, नामुमकिन को भी मुमकिन करेगा ये, सारे जहां में रोटरी का परचम फहराएगा ये, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 का साल अल्फा है ये, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 का साल अल्फा है ये, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 रोटरी, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141, डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3141 रोटरी का साल अल्फा है ये।
Yeah, that's a wonderful presentation, a lot of good work and lots of familiar faces. I'm sure we all enjoyed it. Friends, we shall be witnessing a historical moment in Rotary come July 1, and Rotary International President Shekhar Mehta shall hand over the baton to Jennifer Jones, who will be the first ever lady Rotarian to lead the 1.4 million strong Rotarians as the President Rotary International. From serve to change lives, we shift to imagine Rotary. We now invite our President Pawan to share his thoughts this evening and on the year gone by. He has always been hands-on for the many service projects and fellowship programs he has been doing over the year with dreams of a better tomorrow. Please, Pawan.
Thank you, Nitin ji. Dear DG Sandeep ji, First Lady, all district officials, incoming presidents, friends, and my dear Rotarians, I welcome you all. Sandeep ji wanted to thank you for gracing our club earlier also a couple of times. We were all floored with your thorough knowledge of the subject that you choose to speak on. We look forward to your year with great expectations. During the mental of President of RCMS was a little daunting. Of course, the main reason was my own nervousness. But you all, my friends, made this journey a very pleasant one, which I truly enjoyed. You are one of the ones who encouraged me during uncertain times, who stood with me and held my hand when the path became difficult and did not allow me to break, but helped and motivated me to pick up the pieces again. You are my people, and I treasure and thank you all. I am certain that our incoming President Duraiya ji too also will enjoy herself while overcoming each milestone. I am very excited about the next year's Duraiya ji thing. Before I present to you some of my footprints in the sand, just a big thank you to all my friends and generous contributors for this marvelous year. Let me end with these few lines. When I close my eyes, I do give a thought. The lessons learned that I have been taught. To share in kindness and lend an ear. Be understanding, be sincere. Compassion to show right from the start. Share in comfort, use my heart. Understand that simple things difference doesn't make. Smiles are gifts, a true keepsake. Eyes wide open, something so true. Just love the time I shared with you. Thank you. I'll show a few projects of 3 minutes PPT.
Thank you, Pawan, for giving us a fleeting exposure of the year gone by. Some of us have missed many of the projects because of the pandemic, so this was really wonderful. Friends, Pawan and Santosh deserve a round of applause for their good leadership all through the year. Now we request Durya and Pawan to do the formal exchange, and Sandeep ji, AG and DS, please join. While they gather here, I'll just share a line from Jennifer Jones. She exhorts all Rotarians to imagine a world that deserves our best, where we get up each day knowing that we can make a difference. Please say. That's the President's Collar. Oh, last one. That's the club charter. And lots of beautiful memories of the year. Yeah, yeah. And a pack of the best glimpses of the year in an album. So thank you, sir. Congratulations, Durya, on July 1 at 0 hours. In true Rotary spirit, Pawan makes way for Durya, who will reimagine Rotary. Reimagine Rotary service to make our dreams into reality. And for the records, Durya will be the 8th Lady President of Rotary Club of Mumbai South. So there's a lot of Durya this evening. Now, who is Durya? So for those who do not know her, I'll give a brief introduction. A science graduate in microbiology from St. Xavier's College, Mumbai, Durya joined her husband Moise in running the family business of textiles and garment accessories. After Moise joined Rotary in 1981, Durya was an active member of our Inner Wheel Club. When she became president over 2 years and then had won district awards for her projects with the differently abled children and the juvenile inmates of the observation home at Dongri. In fact, these projects still continue under the banner of the Rotary Club of Mumbai South. Durya became a Rotarian in 2014 and has since been a director on the board over 4 years in different avenues of service. Both she and Moise are Paul Harris Fellows. Happily married, as we always say in Rotary, they have 2 children and 3 grandchildren. Son Ali Nawaz is a graduate in commerce from the Sydenham College and is fully involved in the family business. Married to Ume Hani, they have 2 sons, Huzaifa and Yusuf. Yeah. They are witnessing this handover today. Daughter Azima Hussain is a postgraduate in human resources management from the University of Westminster in London. Earlier, for those senior Rotarians would remember, in 1998, Azima was a youth exchange student having gone to Brazil for a year. She is married to Ali Hussain, an electronics engineer from Purdue. Together, they have a beautiful daughter, Turfa. She is also present here, witnessing grandmom. We now request Durya to share her thoughts and share projects and programs planned for the Alpha year.
Thank you, Nitin, for those lovely words. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I welcome you all and thank you for your gracious presence today. Respected DG Sandeep Agarwala, First Lady Malini, we'll miss her today, District Secretary Monica, AG Nirupama, district dignitaries, co-presidents, my dear fellow Rotarians, Mumbai South, Rotarians, my friends, family, and our charter founder member, Shri Shambhu Kumarji Kasliwal. A new Rotary year awaits to unfold with new horizons and new hopes for a new beginning. I am so honored and privileged today for having been chosen by my Rotary Club of Mumbai South to take over the mantle of leadership. I humbly accept this and thank you all, my dear Rotarians, for the confidence and trust that you have bestowed in me. I assure that I will try my best with my team of directors and support from you all members to keep the flag of RCMS flying high. President Pawan, the year 21-22 was a great year. You and your team have done excellent job in all the avenues of service. Teamwork is vital to Rotary for the success and achievement of Rotary goals. Our young and active members support us in carrying out all our various projects. Together with our partners in service, Rotaractors, Interactors, RCC members, and many philanthropic members of our club, we at RCMS are fortunate to have impacted the lives of many. I now present to you some of our projects for the Alpha year 22-23. So we begin with our TRF commitment. We have $15,000, and for Polio Plus, we have targeted $2,000. We will make our club PHF club, and we will also make it EREY club. We have PHS 5 members. Membership, thank you. Our current strength is 63 members. We target 15% growth. We have 100% retention in our club of members. And we have 3 members joining back our club. So that is good news for us. Welcome home, our new members. And regarding our club service, we have a number of these fun projects, fun events lying for our members. So absentees, mind you, you will be missing out on all these fun. Be there. And then we have our ongoing club projects, our flagship projects. So these are carried out for more than 25 to 30 years by our stalwarts, and still going strong. So some of these are midday meals provided to more than 1,000 students, Youth Month project, where we have 2,500 students across 32 schools. And we have sports, art, culture, and other personality development programs for them. Then we have Sunshine Project, where we have, for specially able children, we've been doing various projects. In hearing impaired school, Society for the Education of those children, and then Society for the Education of Physically Challenged Children. So this year, we are going to have a therapy center for these children, where there will be correction of deformities in young children up to from 6 months to 3 years of age. Then we have rehabilitation of juvenile convicts at observation home, remand home at Dongri. This year we will be having, we will be doing for them a park open with an open air gymnasium. We will be painting girls' dormitory and provide drinking water system for the institute. Then we have trust area next. Our trust area projects for the district. Here we have a very expert, abled, competent project director Nargesh Gaur, who is always competent in executing all these projects. So sorry, back to literacy, please. So we will be having adult literacy for 200 women in Dharavi. Then our environmental studies will be provided in in different schools for more than 100 students. And under the Teach banner also, we have a lot of projects which will be executed by Nargesh. Then even an high-tech IT lab will be made at Kabibai School. In fact, tomorrow we are having one project there. So next, please. For the green world. grow trees. Yeah. For the environment, we also have, let us imagine a green world in Imagine Rotary. So we have tied up with grow trees, and we have planted here 200 trees. So we'll be presenting to our members for their birthdays and wedding anniversaries, trees which are planted in their names. We'll be giving them certificates for those trees planted in their names. And this is how we have done for tree plantation environmental project. Then we have adopted a village in Patan Satara, where we will be having under Panch Tattva, we will be making into a model village with all these facilities. Under vocational, we will be recognizing deserving persons, awarding them who have served beyond the call of duty. And we will also be providing job placement opportunity for the youths at Dharavi. Our literacy program will also be carried on at Dharavi. Then we have for us urban and rural schools, and for the health improvement of the children, we have safe drinking water we'll be providing in urban and rural schools. And in rural villages, we will also be providing safe drinking water in many villages through water filters connected to the water pumps. Regarding medical help, positive health checkups, we will be having health checkup for blood pressure, diabetes, eye checkups, special medical checkup, and disease awareness cycle rallies. Knee braces and Jaipur foot will be done in Dharavi. So these programs under medical checkup. Next, please. And Muna, for rotractors and interactors, we are going to have a RILA seminar, RIPEN, for 500 students for drug abuse and child abuse topic. We will be having a seminar for them. And for Muna, MIPS, Shrujan, etc., we will be having seminars and with co-hosting with other clubs. Then international peace and conflict resolution. International peace and conflict resolution. Here we will be having seminars and talk on various topics with co-hosting with other clubs. And in ancillary projects, the projects we've spoke before, and we will also be showing adventure films for the underprivileged children in various slums. So with the RI theme, Imagine Rotary, sky is the limit. So RCMS, let us seize the moment and work together to deliver excellence in service. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Duriya, for the excellent presentation. It is said, well begun is half done. We are sure Rotary Club of Mumbai South will have a wonderful and fruitful year under your leadership. Now, Duriya is not alone. She has support of several Rotarians from our club, and I request the Alpha board members of Rotary Club of Mumbai South to please come forward and be acknowledged by the district governor. Sir, could you please join us here? District Secretary, Madam, please. Monica and Nirupama, Assistant Governor. So we'll have, as the picture comes on the screen, you please meet with the district governor and then wait here for a group photograph. Please, let's have the... Because we have President Durya. She is the 8th lady president of our club. Past President Dr. Keki. Let's have the slides, yeah. Dr. Keki is an eminent eye surgeon who has also been conferred the Padma Shri Award for his outstanding service to the community. His disciplined and selfless approach is always an asset to our club. Shiv Prasad Khator, he is the president-elect. He is a bundle of energy and has excellent work for our flagship Youth Month project for several years. He shall be our president in 23-24, that is after Durya. Immediate past president, Pavan Surekha. Friends, those of you who are not aware, nobody retires in Rotary. So he can't rest. Pavan shall add to the momentum for the club projects and programs. Past President Sonal Doshi, a practicing senior advocate and solicitor whose vast all-round experience and methodical approach will surely be of great use. She is the honorary club secretary. Navnath Panaskar. His long experience in school administration and education of underprivileged children of Mumbai will be very useful. Past President Arun Agarwal, a practicing senior accountant, will continue to guide and manage the club finances very well. He is the honorary treasurer. Past President Sonu Chaudhary, a very talented Rotarian who shall explore, encourage, and hone the latent talent of our Rotarians and family. Satish Maheshwari, another senior and talented Rotarian who is also hands-on, and he is willing to think out of the box. And imagine, Rotary Club of Mumbai South already has a big box. So thinking out of the box is very, very difficult. That is Satish Maheshwari. Past President Nargis Gaur. We all know she is very passionate about Rotary service at both club and district levels. She will surely enhance our club image in the district as well as the community at large. Tejas Pawar. He leads the young brigade of our club with energy and passion for service to the underprivileged in our community. Navneet More, a disciplined and capable young Rotarian, shall do well to strengthen the membership of our club and more. He is in charge of enhancing the membership. Harshad Kapadia, a hands-on Rotarian with a quest for micro-detailing. He has done well in this avenue of service over the past many years. He will be in charge of vocational services. Past President Virendra Sanghvi. Will the slides come, please?
Deepak Bhimani also.
He's chair CSR and in charge of Polio Plus for many years. Past President Deepak Bhai Bhimani. He's like a global ambassador. He travels and he eats and breathes Rotary along with his vast business. So he will be in charge, he'll be Director International Services. He has lost a lot of hair and he says he's still a student, so he's learning. Yeah. Yeah, I'm TRF's chair and a club trainer. I'm learning. Next, please. Past President Baldev Idnani. He has the most important role as a sergeant at arms. He's a practicing tax consultant, and he will not allow any of our Rotarians to do anything wrong. But his soft yet stern approach will definitely make us all feel very, very comfortable. We'll have an enjoyable year. Next, please. Rotary Club of Mumbai South and all our presidents have been very, very lucky to have support and guidance from the most knowledgeable Rotarians in our club. And we have 5 advisors this year. Past President Harshad Shah, and amongst the most active is the past President Rajendra ji. He advises both the young and old, and luckily he always has the last word. Next, please. Past President Pradeep Goyal, he is not here this evening, but a very, very good support for all the projects and programs that we do. Very good guidance we get. Past President Shyam Sundar Kejriwal, he is also not present here today, but anytime, midnight, you can call him and get the correct advice. And of course, the only 24/7 support that we have, Mohiz Pardiwala. Shall we have a quick photograph? Oh, yeah. Thank you. One photograph is enough. You'll see a lot of us all through the year. Friends, as we all take our seats, I'll share a secret. I just share a secret shared by RI President Jennifer Jones. It's engaging members is crucial to retaining members. Very important. We need to ask members what they want and want to get from Rotary and give them meaningful responsibilities. So that is what RCMS has been doing all these years. Another important area is new members. I don't know how many are here today, but yeah. We at RCMS, it's time. It's still some time to dinner, please. We at Rotary Club of Mumbai South have the experience of hands-on service, personal growth, leadership development, and lifelong friendships that creates purpose and passion. We therefore have 3 Rotarians returning to our fold. Please rise if you are, for those who are there. Paresh Bhargav, he's a chartered accountant by profession. This is Maya Daftari, I think I saw her, Maya Daftari, and Nikhil Wadikar, he's an advocate. Welcome back to Rotary Club of Mumbai South. We now invite our Alpha Assistant Governor, Nirupama Khanke, to share her thoughts this evening and a few words of guidance for our Alpha team.
Thank you, Nitin. Chief guest of this evening, District Governor 2022-23, Sandeep Agarwala, First Lady Malini in absentia, PDG Nitin Mangaldas, district dignitaries, fellow Rotarians and friends. A very warm evening to all of you. I feel both excited and privileged to be here. Excited because this is my first address as an assistant governor, and privileged because I'm addressing a club which has a lot of vintage value. To begin with, let me compliment Dream President Pavan Surekha for a wonderful year that has gone by. The baton now gets passed on to Alpha President Durya Pardiwala, and we have seen in her acceptance speech how well she has planned the year. She's all set to roll over the focused areas, and she's just waiting for the year to pass by and the new Rotary year to commence. I've seen her work conscientiously for the last couple of months, and I must say this, friends, that whenever I met her, she was with a lot of books and papers, and she used to really get excited, and for a moment I thought that I have got back to my management classes. So, and I'm sure District Secretary Monica Grover will endorse this. She's ably backed by Club Secretary Sonal, who has been a past president of the club. Thank you, Sonal, for accepting it, because as a past president, you have done this modest job. Thank you. So I wish Durya and her team the very best and all the success. Durya, little while back, we saw Shambhu Kumar Kashliwal. And I must say this, that Shambhu Kumar Kashliwal used to come in 1999-2000 when I was the president of Rotary Club of Bombay Sunrise. He used to come for a makeup attendance Sunday morning. Friends, I just want to convey how disciplined Rotary was then, that he used to come for a makeup attendance. Friends, with the same breath I say that our Alpha DG is trying to tie the loose ends, which may seem rigid, but definitely it is going to raise the standard of Rotary and the public image. We look forward. Now, a pleasant task, the formality that I have to perform to introduce our district governor, incoming district governor, Alpha district governor Sandeep Agarwala, in a very distinctive way. We are going to have our AV presentation. So may we have the AV presentation, after which we look forward to his address. Thank you.
Now comes a section which is the rapid fire, where I'm going to ask you some questions, and the only condition is that they have to be answered in one word, one phrase, or one sentence. Rotary is?
Compassion, a call to action, and enjoyment.
Your Rotary idol?
My father, Santosh Kumar Agarwala.
Your biggest learning in Rotary?
The art of motivation and time management.
Your biggest regret in Rotary?
I don't think there are any regrets in Rotary, but if you ask me in my personal life, it's my failure to have learned to play a musical instrument.
One word or phrase that best defines 1st July 22.
One of my most life-defining moments.
And 30th June 23.
Hopefully a job well done.
You want Alpha year to be synonymous with?
With lots of fun, action and service.
Vision, planning, teamwork or execution. What is Sandeep Agarwala's forte?
Necessarily a combination of all these.
Diversity, equality or inclusivity. The bigger issue today.
I don't think it's just an issue, it's a clarion call. Let's smell the coffee. Without DEI, Rotary has headed nowhere.
A project you will continue to work on even after your year. Only one project.
Or the name of this project is called REEF, REEF, Rotary Environment Endowment Fund, which will be a fund set up to finance environmental science curriculum studies. And you know, we are setting up this environmental science curriculum in a big way already.
If you could change one thing about Rotary, what would it be?
It's red tapeism and officialdom, including having a district governor being foisted on all the clubs. But I guess as the organization grows, a little bit of structuring is vital and necessary.
If you were on a Rotary time machine and you had a chance to either go back to the past or fast forward to the future, what would you do and why?
I would like to go back because I believe the values were much stronger in our past days than they are today. and more in sync with what Rotary ideals are.
The other side of Sandeep Agarwala no one knows.
Oh, I love cooking, especially Bengali cholar dal, aloo dom and luchi.
Wonderful. So this was really something we did not know. That brings me to a new question. Whom would you like to share this specially cooked meal with, other than you and Malini? Invite 4 Rotarians to your table.
Since you've put a condition of Rotarians, it would have to be my father, Santosh Kumar Agarwala, Paul Harris, Arch Clump and Herbert.
Take your pick. Sandeep the father or Sandeep the granddad?
Has to be my grandchildren, but I dote on my 2 children too.
Environment or development?
A balance of both.
And the last question on this rapid fire, Rotary Club of Bombay or Rotary District 3141?
You're not going to get away that easy. So I owe everything to the Rotary Club of Bombay. I am what I am because of my club. But at the same time, I'm very grateful to our District 3141 because it affords me a higher platform to serve. And without the support of the Rotarians of the Rotary District 3141, I would be nothing.
So friends, that's all from us, and you can take your pick on what Sandeep answered for the last question. Thank you so much.
Good evening. President Pawan Surekha, my very affectionate and loving Alpha President Durya Pariwala, PDG Nitin Mangaldas and Raksha, Shambhu Kumarji, who's now not here, but who was here for a fleeting moment, Assistant Governor Nirupama Khanke, Assistant Trainer Aditya Singh, District Secretary Monica Grover, Alpha Team officers from your club, District Coordinator Nargis Gaur, who is one of the most ebullient and reliable Rotarians I have ever come across, and I depend a great deal on her. Assistant Avenue Director Dr. Keki Mehta, Co-Chair Avenue Arun Agarwal, other members of the Alpha team from the district, Chief Coordinator Paritosh, District Coordinator Manish, Assistant Governor Ramesh, Assistant Governor Pinky, District Secretary Rupan and Neha, Assistant Trainer Riaz, so many Alpha co-presidents, Meera Kothari, Saroj Varma, Nafiza Khurakiwala, Nimish Shah, Preeti Gada, Rajesh Baheti, and pardon me if I missed out anyone. Family members of President Durya, fellow Rotarians, road tractors, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by sharing a tale of 2 seas. As you may presumably recall, the Dead Sea is a lake, not a sea. It's so high in salt content that the human body can float easily. We can almost lie down and read a book. The salt in the Dead Sea is as high as 35%, almost 10 times the normal ocean water. And all that saltiness has meant that there is no life at all in the Dead Sea. No fish, no vegetation, no sea animals. Nothing lives in the Dead Sea, and hence the name, the Dead Sea. The other sea is the Sea of Galilee, which is just north of the Dead Sea. Both the Sea of Galilee and the Dead Sea receive their water from the River Jordan, and yet they are very different. Unlike the Dead Sea, the Sea of Galilee is pretty, resplendent with rich, colorful marine life. There are lots of plants and lots of fish too. The Sea of Galilee is home to over 20 different types of fishes. Coming from the same region, the same source of water, and yet, while one sea is full of life, the other is dead? How come? Here's why. The River Jordan flows into the Sea of Galilee and then flows out. The water simply passes through the Sea of Galilee, in and then out, and that keeps the sea healthy and vibrant, teeming with marine life. But the Dead Sea is so far below the mean sea level that it has no outlet. The water flows in from the River Jordan but does not flow out. There are no outlet streams. It is estimated that over 7 million tons of water evaporate from the Dead Sea every day, leaving it salty, too full of minerals and unfit for any marine life. The Dead Sea takes water from the River Jordan and holds it. it does not give. A life like the Dead Sea is no life at all. Life is just not about getting, it's about giving. We all need to be a bit like the Sea of Galilee. We are fortunate to get wealth, knowledge, love, and respect. But if we don't learn to give and share, we could all end up like the Dead Sea. The love and the respect, the wealth and the knowledge could all evaporate. Like the water in the Dead Sea, make sure that in the sea of our own life, we have enough outlets, many outlets for love and wealth and everything else that we get in our life. Make sure we don't just get, we start giving too. Let's open our taps and we will unlock the floodgates to happiness, prosperity, and satisfaction. Make that a habit daily to share and celebrate an abundance of joy and happiness. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. And that will only happen when we make sure that we don't just get, we start giving too. Rotary will make you a better person all around. It will teach you compassion, empathy, leadership, teamwork, management, and introduce you to a wide spectrum of friends. Which organization in the world can give you all this and more? It is for you to take advantage and seize the moment. Give your time, skills, knowledge, money, or wealth, and be prepared to lead. This is what will make you a good Rotarian. We are 1.2 million neighbors, friends, and community leaders who come together to create positive, lasting change in our communities and around the world. Our differing occupations, cultures, and countries give us a unique perspective. Our shared passion for service helps us accomplish the remarkable. Our impact starts with our members like you, people who work tirelessly with their clubs to solve some of our communities' toughest challenges. Their efforts are supported by Rotary International, our member association, and the Rotary Foundation. Rotary, as I said, is led by our members, by you, who are responsible leaders who help to carry forward our organization's mission and values in their elected roles. Thank you, President Pawan, for such a sterling job. You've done remarkably well. You invited me to so many of your projects, and to my deep regret, each time you invited me, I was preoccupied with some other function or some other engagement. So my apologies for that, but I can see what I missed. Your flagship projects are many. You're well known for your literacy projects, Happy Schools, Tree Plantation. You set up a satellite club, tremendous amount of fellowship, and my favorite, you kick-started the alpha dream of adult literacy by having the first batch of adult literate women passing out of Jijamata Nagar. Thanks to Nargis Gaur and Pawan. Thank you very much for that. Together, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. 4 things very important for Rotary: impact, expand, engage, and adapt. Very briefly, let me share what that means to you. Impact. Everything which we do, you must aim for large impact. And when you are aiming for a large impact, you must make sure that the impact is measurable. And to make it measurable, you need to have a baseline or a starting point measurement also. When you do a large project, after the baseline assessment, I urge you that after 6 months or 1 year, do an impact assessment. Make sure that the goals you set out to achieve are being achieved. If they're not being achieved, take corrective action. If you think even after taking corrective action they cannot be achieved, don't hesitate in discarding it, because resources are scarce. Money is scarce, time is scarce, effort is scarce. Get on to another project. But whatever you do must have an impact. Expand. Expand your reach, expand your thinking, expand your mind, expand your membership. And the best way to do it is DEI, diversity, equity, inclusiveness. When I talk about diversity, I just don't mean age. I don't just mean male, female. Jennifer Jones would have us 30% of the membership to be women. I know more than 1/3 of the presidents of the Alpha Year are women. So give yourself a big hand, Durya. You belong to that tribe. But also look for differently abled people, look for different sexual orientations, preferences. Think of tomorrow. Do not be stuck in your cubby hole. Engage. Engage with all your participants, all your protagonists. Engage with your members. Manage their expectations. Ask new members what do they expect. Engage with your beneficiaries. Engage with your donors. Engage with your family members. Unless you learn to engage, you cannot tell your story. And it is only when you tell your story to the outside world about the things you do will you dispel the notion that Rotary is a whining dining club. What will happen in turn is that when you engage with them and tell your story, you will attract new membership and attract more funds. So engage with every constituent of the club and your activities. Adapt. Adapt means you must learn to reinvent and retool yourself. Remember, when COVID hit us, we thought this was the end, right? Even Rotary would come to an end. But we are not that fragile. We are resilient. But the hero of the day was Zoom meetings. Not only did we have meetings, but we also had fellowships over Zoom. We thrived on how? Record collection during the governor's year, during COVID times, record number of activities during COVID times is proof how Rotarians readapted and retooled themselves. So always look to the future, embrace new practices, do not be stuck in a rut of precedences and the past. Appeal to the future, adapt everything new, whether it's technology, ideas, or anything else which comes your way. Remember, 7 things to be successful. Plan now, which you already have done, Durya, very well. Think big. Do large and impactful projects. Don't be afraid to take risks or be afraid to fail. Because if you are failing to try, you are trying to fail. So don't be afraid to take on projects and not be successful, because unless you try, you'll never know. Be goal-oriented. Look for CSR funding through your personal contacts and that of your members, friends, both within and outside your club. We have curated projects under various special focus areas which are available on the Alpha app entitled Project Handbook. If anyone wants a hard copy, please get in touch with any of the chief coordinators. This will help you get CSR or other funding with ease. The CSR team is waiting to help you. When collectively implemented, these projects will have a huge impact on our community. Urge you to commit to doing at least 3 such projects, either singly or jointly. And you already said that you will do a lot of these projects, including adult literacy, environmental science studies, a lot of programs under the TEACH program, IT Innovation Laboratory. We already have funds for a laboratory. All we need is the premises. I was very pleasantly surprised to read a school's name. I will discuss this more with you. We have the funding. We can set it up tomorrow, so to say. WASH, which you are already doing, and of course your projects of midday meals, the Youth Month project, the Sunshine project, and of course the huge amount of fellowship you've lined up speaks volumes and shows some very exciting times ahead for Rotary Club of Mumbai South, which is headed northwards. Pawan, you have been the Pawan beneath her wings, and I hope you will continue to give that same support which she deserves in this year. 4 important dates: the Nashik Fellowship, the Monsoon Fete as we've called it, between 13th and 15th August. About 10 to 15 rooms left. Please register now. For details, ask your president or chief coordinator Paritosh. He'll be happy to send you the links. Polaris, the Alpha Conference, we go back to Goa for even more exciting times than the previous pre-pets we had there. 25th to 27th February 2023. Again, ask for the link to register. We already have more than 600 people registered and fully paid in Goa. We have few rooms left. Go ahead and do it. Again, the links are with your president or Paritosh. Then dinner with President-elect Jennifer Jones in Pune on 22nd July 2022, just round the corner. Again, the links are available. That's 2 more minutes. And of course, we hope to go in a large contingent to the Rotary Convention, International Convention at Melbourne in May 2023. I think in the last 7 days since it was announced, we have more than 20 registrations. 15 registrations already. We hope to be a contingent of at least 50 people. It's a lot of fun for those who've never been to a convention. I promise you, it's all fellowship most of the time. I wish the members of your club and you all success, and may you revel in each other's company and camaraderie while you scale the heights you have set out to achieve. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, District Governor. Now we invite Durya for a brief response.
Thank you, Sandeep ji. These were very sound and solid ideas and suggestions that you gave us in your speech. And we will do our best to implement them successfully. We have made note of some of the points which you have mentioned. Of course, we will put into practice. Impact, expand, diversity, engage, adapt for all our projects. We'll surely go about it and work on it. And to take risks with new ideas and new projects. I'm sure all our members are there to support, and we will do it. And thanks a lot. God bless.
Thank you, President Durya. Now we invite Sonal for the secretarial announcements.
Thank you, Nitin. Namaste. Friends, many events are planned in the month of July. On 1st July, we will join other clubs of South Mumbai for the district project of blood donation drive at CST station. On 1st July, again, we will continue our ongoing project of midday meals at several Girgam schools. 2nd July, we are co-hosting the meeting organized by Rotary Club of Mumbai Sobo, where Supreme Court Judge, the Honorable Mr. Justice Dhananjay Chandrachud is a speaker. 14th July, in our first club meeting, we have invited a spiritual speaker, Mrs. Jaya Rao, as a speaker for the evening. 23rd July, we have organized a tree plantation project along with a day's picnic with the help of Rotarian Bharat Thakkar and Jayashree Thakkar at Lonavala. On 28th July, we will have our club assembly. More details about our projects and meeting will be shared on our WhatsApp group, and all club meetings will be held at BCA Garwari Club only this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonal. Now we invite President-elect Shiv Prasad Khator to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of all of us.
Thank you, Nitin. Respected DG Sandeep ji Agarwala, PDG Nitin ji, Shambhu Kumar ji, Kasliwal ji, and all other Rotary dignitaries, and my dear Rotary friends and colleagues, and the Padiwala family, a very good evening to all. It's an honor to be a part of this August dais and to offer a vote of thanks on this occasion of installation meeting of our club. On behalf of my entire club members, I express my sincere gratitude to all the speakers for sharing their views and rich experiences with us in today's meeting. Thank you, AG, for your guidance and support, and I'm sure all these insights will enable us to reach our goals and in best possible ways. Also, the inputs given by DG are highly powerful and impactful, which at a large will make our clubs at greater heights. With a big round of applause, I once again thank you all for your motivation to our President Durayaji and board members. And a very big thank you to my entire guests who are here with us to express their support and cooperation to us always. Thank you, friends.
Yes, one more request, please. I would like to, we've planted 10 trees in the name of our DG, Sandeep Agarwala and Malini ji. So I would like to give them the certificate for trees planted in their names. And you, thank you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Should I read it out?
Come here. Yeah, you can read it out. You want me to read it?
Yeah,
I'll read
please.
it.
Yeah, please.
So it says, it's from Road Trees. It says District Governor 3141 Sandeep Agarwala and First Lady Malini. honored with a grove of 10 trees at Trees for Mumbai Metropolitan Region, Thane, Maharashtra. Date is 16 June 2022 by Rotary Club Mumbai South at the installation ceremony Alpha Year 22-23. Thank you.
Thank you, President. The world will be greener outside when you see it tomorrow. Now the numbers for this evening: District Dignitaries 12, Co-Presidents 6, Members 30, Spouse 11, Guests and Friends 20, total 79. Thank you. The meeting is adjourned. Please join for dinner.